How do we break out of the vicious reality circle of observing our reality, reacting to it, and then creating more of the same or worse? We're going to talk about that tonight. This is Tom Kieran with the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness in San Diego, California, where we help you level up and become a better version of yourself. Hi guys, welcome back. I've got another segment of reality transurfing, the mirror world. We've been talking about the mirror principles. The first principle says the world is like a giant mirror and it reflects your relationship to it. We've also talked about this with other spiritual teachers like Neville Goddard, Neil Donald Walsh talks about it, even Joe Dispenza. All of them talk about this. The second principle is that reflection is formed in the unity of your heart and mind. It's the unity of your thoughts and feelings lining up and then creating an image in that alternative space or quantum field or greater conscious or God consciousness, as we talked about. And that image is then reflected back to you or manifested as a reflection in our reality. So on this side of the mirror, in physical reality, we are the reflection. It's the opposite. It works the opposite of a regular mirror. The world mirror creates an image on the invisible realm, and then that's reflected back and manifested in our physical reality. The third principle says there's a delay in the reflection of the dual mirror. As we know this, right? Physical manifestations are not instant, although the manifestation itself, when you line up your thoughts and feelings, is created instantly in that invisible realm, in the greater consciousness, in the quantum field. And it is real, guys. And if you stay lined up with your thoughts and feelings, it will manifest in physical reality. So there's a delay. This can help us so we can work on getting our thoughts and feelings wrapped around the things that we do want to attract. So we talked about that. And then in the following lesson, guys, we talked about the dual mirror, and then we moved into the fourth mirror principle. The mirror shows you your relationship to it, but ignores its orientation. What does that mean? That means we can create anything that we think is good, and we may view it as good or bad, but the mirror doesn't care. It's dispassionate. The universe is dispassionate. God gave you free will to choose and create what you want. There's no judgment there, right? It will create whatever you're thinking and feeling. So when we create things we don't want, we focus our energy on the reflection and then try to change it. So guys, we get focused here in the physical world on our reflection. We bang about trying to change our manifestations. This is what we get tripped over. We trip on this because this is tough to change. This is not where change is made. Change is made in the metaphysical world, where you can with your thoughts. If you remember, here's your thoughts and feelings. They unify with your heart and mind. You create an image. That image is then reflected back into physical reality. It manifests. That's where you got to get control. We've got to get control of this image. Yeah. We receive confirmation of our thoughts and feelings from that dual mirror. Fourth mirror principle: the mirror shows you your relationship to it, but ignores its orientation. So you are gonna create whatever you're thinking and feeling when it lines up. There's a delay, but it's created for sure already, and that image already exists in that invisible realm, in that metaphysical world. So stop trying to beat up on the reflection and chasing that, and start working on the image. Many times, guys, and we're going to talk about the past and how we get tripped up on the past, but when we keep stuck in the past, when we get stuck in the past, we keep focusing on the reflection that's already been created, and in these images we keep recreating. By focusing there, we keep recreating those images from the past in metaphysical reality, and those keep coming back to us. So the past isn't really past. It's happening right now. If you are in that, if you're thinking and feeling it, it's happening. And you're recreating those. It may be, the events may look different, but they're the same tone, they have the same hue. If you ever notice that. So we're going to talk about, now we're going to move in to mirror principle number 5. And that says move your attention or your awareness, right? What you're aware of, what you're focused on, away from the reflection and then to the image. Remember, we talked about the image is that it's on the other side of the mirror. It's in the metaphysical world. You've got to get focused on that. That's where Guys, whatever is manifested, here's really my point. Whatever's already manifested is past, right? It's history. Right now, even me standing here, this is the past, right? Creation's happening right now, right at this moment, as we're thinking and feeling, and that image is being created to manifest in this current reality. So we've got to get off looking at what is. You think, well, I'm staying in the present moment, I'm looking around. You're looking around at what's already manifested. It's old, it's done, right? Thinking, even if you like what you see, isn't it better to keep creating more out of that non-physical, out of that field of infinite possibilities? You notice that, you see that with some people, right? They're always talking about the good old days, and they get good feelings from talking about some of their accomplishments and things they've done, but they stay tied there, focused there. Better to always look ahead. And when I say look ahead, look into the now that's already forming in the metaphysical reality that's happening right now. So this is the vicious circle. We're going to break this vicious circle. It's the vicious reality circle. You observe reality, you observe your reflection. As we talked about, physical reality is the mirror's reflection of the image you created in metaphysical reality. As you observe that reflection or observe reality, you react to it. Whatever that reaction is, with your thoughts and feelings and unity of your heart and mind. And as you react to it, you create an image in the metaphysical space, in that invisible space, right? Thoughts and feelings are just as real, so that physical space, that unreal space, or that invisible space is real, right? That's where thoughts and feelings sit. You create that image, and then it reflects back to you that reality, that same reality, because you reacted to it. Probably could even be worse. That's why when things go bad, things get worse. Why? Because you're reacting to it. You get more negative. You create a more negative image. That more negative image reflects in your reality. You stare at that and you react again. And you keep on this thing until you bounce off it. Till you decide to choose differently, to intend differently. It's all in choice and intention. You don't have to be stuck there. You don't have to be stuck in your past. Whatever you've been through, whatever dark hole you fell into, you are not stuck there, guys. I promise you, this works. It's like magic. But it's not magic. It's like miracles, but it's really not miracles because we're gifted with this, right? It's mirror principle 5. Move your attention and your awareness from the reflection to the image. In other words, to what you want to create. Even if you like it, move it to a new image, to what you want to get. If things are going well, make them go better, right? Ride that wave of good fortune, which we'll talk about. But if it's not what you want, definitely, guys, it's hard, right? We get addicted and stuck on what we don't like, right? Even if things are going well, we tend to shift our attention to the things that are not going well, right? As opposed to really reveling in the things that are going well and creating more of that. We get stuck on the 1 or 2 things or maybe 3 things that are not going well. And then that's how it all starts going downhill from there. You even disturb your already great creations, right? Because those get re-imaged in that metaphysical space and come back to you. Be careful, guys. Not trying to scare you, just trying to help you create reality. And that's what we're here for. Your reality, your current reality is the past. This is really what I wanted to say to you. Don't get stuck in it. It's like Neville Goddard talks about that Genesis 19, the story of Lot's wife. She got salted. She looked back, right? Looked behind her. And she got salted or preserved in the past. Right? This is the point that Neville was trying to make. When you're looking over your shoulder into the past, you're going to get stuck there. You need to be in that divine consciousness. Remember, even Neville's way is that we're part of that unconditioned awareness, and we condition ourselves on what we're currently thinking and feeling and what we're aware of. But it's unlimited. We can condition ourselves. We could take any part of that unconditioned awareness, God, and be anything we want, right? God has no doubt that he can be anything he wants. So don't be like Lot's wife and get salted or preserved in the past. We'll talk about this getting stuck in the past. It really ties into forgiveness and gratitude for where you are and for the future things that are coming. This is the 5th reality surfing principle. We'll talk more about this. There are more principles. Kind of want to piece it together for you guys. It also ties into our other lessons when we talked about why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. We talked about law of attraction earlier in the day. This is all kind of threading together, guys, into a pretty big picture. I'll put a link below, as always, for Reality Transurfing. Guys, until our next lesson, this is Tom Kieran with the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness in San Diego, California, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the caricature of me. It's a little headset of me. Hit that to subscribe, or throughout the video, there's a little icon in the right-hand corner of Be Something Wonderful. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And like the video and comment. I always like to hit your comments. I generally respond. I try to respond to every comment. So guys, like it, comment, and that's how we get our word out, yeah? Okay? All right, well, we'll see you soon. This is Tom Kieran. See you soon.